This again.
Sorry
Hello.
for being early, everybody. We had to badger Malcolm.
Yes, all my fault
Yeah,
again.
we're early this time.
Early for us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, Mr. Marley. How are you?
I'm very well. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you very much. Bit chilly in the shed. I might put my heater on in a minute. But it's nice and bright. Sun was coming in earlier on, but
Hey Siri, what's the temperature? Let's see what she says. I don't know.
It's currently 17 degrees.
It's all right.
Oh,
fantastic. Fantastic. It's probably about 12 here. 14. Anyway. How are you, John?
I'm good, thank you very much.
Excellent.
Bright and breezy on this Sunday morning.
Excellent. Good to hear it. Got coffee? Yeah, me too. I got my coffee. Or finished it. Over there. Not allowed to bring it over here. Loads of people watching. Just grand. Go through the chat in a sec. We're going to do sit rep. So if you haven't put your pictures up from this week, go to the Models Mess post and stick stuff up. We want to know what you're up to, what you're building, and we want to have a big salivate over it. That's what we want to do. Yeah, love to see it. And then we're going to do Lockstat as well. Find out where we are.
Very, very quick one as per normal.
Very quick.
But it's there and it's going to be done, and we're going to get there. Hopefully, get more stuff in it if Malcolm ever puts events up.
I do my best as best I can. Yeah, cool. And then we'll go around and see what we're up to. I've got a new kit on the bench. That's exciting. Yeah, we'll do that.
I haven't.
No. You got lots of old ones.
Yes. Although I did finish building a new one this week. But we'll come to that in a minute.
Okay.
Right.
We got Wayne Cooper. Ian, he says, good morning, everyone. Hello, Wayne.
Morning.
Gary Morris, morning all from me and my dad. Hello, Dad. He can't talk to us, see, on a Sunday morning because he's on the phone to his dad.
Yes.
Yep. Dave Broughton. Morning, guys. Hello, Dave. Milk Bake must be smell. Says good morning, all, and a happy face. Morning, all. David Scott. Hello, David. How you doing? I think David's got some pictures of his very big Sherman tank, I think, building in the sit rep. Edward says, morning, everyone.
Morning, Edward.
AD, hello, mate. Welcome. Thanks for joining us on YouTube. How you doing? Time. Yes, we know. We're there. We're here. Morning, people. This is Alex. Hello, Alex. How you doing, bud? Waffle Dave. Good morning.
Morning,
all. Good morning. Dave Skelly as well. Morning, all. Hello, Dave.
It's the Dave show.
It's the Dave show. Lots of Daves, yeah. It's the Edward show too. Look, it's pissing down here, says Edward. Oh dear. Well, you can keep that. Shane says that brought up the weather on my MacBook. Morning.
Morning.
Yeah. You can't mention any of the smart speakers because that'll be it. They all just go off, won't they?
What, Siri?
Yes. Martin says, morning, all. Can't stay. Sorry, I cannot stay for the full Monty. Keep it close on, John. This morning, I'm going on a 2-point motorcycle ride rather than orienteering.
Oh,
cool. Have a good time. Have a great time. Yeah. Dean's in. Dean Trout says, good morning, chaps. Smiley face. Good morning, Dean.
Morning.
Dominic is in. This is morning. Hello, Dominic.
Dominic.
This is nursing a hangover. Oh dear. Oh dear. Was it a quiet one? Was it? They could create havoc if they shouted out the A word.
Alexa.
Yes, that's the one.
Is that the one?
That's the one. Only one picture Sorry, doing turret paint job as we speak, says David. It's
Oh,
German. Yeah, well, it's still going to be a nice picture. Yeah, be good. Be a nice one. Oh, right, Mr. Marley. Can I have a look what
Yeah.
you've got on your bench and what you've been making this fine week?
Sure. Let's have a look. I'll go to the overhead cam because I can.
Mhm.
Right. So this is a FX 48 scale Lightning. The big box.
Ooh.
Big box. Oh, that one. Ooh. Right. So I'm really only just starting on this one. So all I've done really is, well, that's the intakes are all glued together. There's a cavity in the nose that's full of liquid gravity. If you haven't heard of it, it's little tiny balls of lead. It's just filled up the cavity with that. I need 20 grams. So I've got, it's probably about 10 grams, probably about 8 and 9 or so in there. And then we've got the burner, basically the afterburner sort of section of the engines and all that sort of stuff. So there's a bit of photo etch in the end, trying to get the angle right. There we are. Down the end of that one. But you won't see that because it'll have those ones there. It's very dark indeed. But
Yes.
that's fine. And then, of course, these little pops there, yeah, they pop on there. Then that goes in the back. So then, yeah, it's all a bit vague, but yeah, what should happen now is, that goes into the front, that goes into the back. This doesn't really have a location, but that'll sit close enough to there. And I should be able to get this buttoned up pretty soon. Yeah. And I have an aftermarket resin seat that I've taken the best part of this week just painting up straps and everything else, trying to get that looking close enough to a photo I've got. Which I'm happy with that. That'll do. So this might be buttoned up soon.
Exciting. So with the seat, we talked about that last week. Did you shave the seat down?
I did. Yeah. Look for there we go. There's a kit seat. It's the same height, which is good. It means it won't sort of hit the canopy. There's some ones that need to be shaved down quite a lot or whatever. But this was significantly wider than the kit seat, and I had to do a bit of handiwork underneath there. But again, it doesn't matter because you're not going to see down in that tub there. It's very, very little room either side of it. So it doesn't matter at all. But it's the usual thing with Edward, you got all these bits that you'll never see again. So in there's an emergency cable. It's one of the yellow, and all emergency handles are all yellow and black, and it's one of them, and you'll never see it. So the pilot would have trouble getting his hand down there on the real jet. So little under. And again, it's an Edward. You replace the kit instrument panel with the Edward one. So there's about 4 pieces on that one, but you can't really tell. I wasn't happy with the color of the pre-painted shaded Edward stuff, so I basically did it all the same and just went over the top with the medium grey. So that'll all be good. But as I say, we're getting there.
Yeah, I do like the Lightning. Do like it a lot.
Yes, no, it's a gorgeous plane because it's so terrifically ugly. But, yeah.
How dare you?
No, it's a hell of a. Everything you read about is just like, the pilots loved it, but they always, I think the rumor is none of them have ever run out of fuel in their car because they train to always look at the fuel gauge, and occasionally the road. But no, so far it's gone together okay.
Are you going to do a metallic finish? Asks Waffle.
No, I shan't be because the last one I did. It was a 72nd scale one, and it was that scheme there. So mainly silver with a blue tail, and I love it. It's a beautiful little thing. I can pull it out in a minute and show you. But for a little bit of difference, I'm going to go for that one, which is mid-80s. And I do like the idea of this one's a trainer, and an exercise that they did in Germany. So it comes with this really bright sort of day glow decals and everything else, and I think they'll look interesting. It'll be a bit of a hell of a decal sheet, big sheet, lots of stencils. But
oh my god,
I do love a lot of stencils. One of the few people that enjoys decaling.
Yeah, it's not many people do. Not many people do. Well, glad you
But,
do.
yeah.
Cool. There you go. What's it like to build, John? Asks Wayne.
There's not many pieces together yet, so ask me later. Let's see. I've got 1, 2, 3. There's 6 pieces there, but that's interesting enough because what you need to do is work out where you got to put all the nose weight because the design of it and having a big empty sort of hole at the front of it. It does have a drawing there saying like these are all the spaces that you could put in the 20 grams, but so I've filled that behind the radome and that little cone there, but it's just a weird shape. So most of what's left, what I did is like measure out the 20 grams of the this stuff, which is the liquid gravity.
Liquid gravity in the cavity.
Yeah, but then I substitute it for just standard little fishing sort of lead weights. Just because if I put this stuff in those holes, if they're not sealed, it's just going to go everywhere. It won't work. So what I've got to do is once that's in, I'll go back to the overhead cam for a moment. Am I taking too long?
No.
Never.
Okay. So once I go into the, there we are. So it's a bit vague, but that bit there, it's only a little sort of mark on the inside there. That will line up on there, and that gives you a big gap there. And I'll drop this in again sideways. There's a cover that goes over the top there. I'll turn it around. But I don't want to put anything forward of the seat just because, I mean, you're not going to see it, but yeah, I've got this big cavity at the back there, and most of these will fit in there, and what doesn't will fit underneath that duct, I think. But I can only do them on one side because I can't really stick them on that side before it all goes together. But I think it'll all fit rather well. Oh, I've just knocked something off.
Are you sure you don't want to put them down in front of the instrument panel?
Well, I could, but I think that they'll all fit around anyway. I think it'll be fine.
Can you access the cone at all?
No, the cone is full. That bit's
it's already full. Sorry.
Yeah, the cavity is chockers. I filled up the cone with the liquid gravity and put a bit of PVA on that, and then filled up the other bit. I haven't got, there we are. So it was that shape.
Yeah.
Right. So that's totally full. That dark sort of pointy bit there.
Gotcha.
To the point where, like, again, there's really not much I can't show you because I've only just glued that in. But it's cool if you shine a light down there, which you cannot see on this one. You can see the fan blades at the start of the jet all the way back there, and of course the second one would be above. Because one Avon on top of the other, and one staggered further back than the bottom one is forward, the top one is aft. But you cannot see the top fan at all. So that's another space that you could put a bit of weight in. But again, I'm not going to bother with that because it'll fit.
Yeah, well, as far forward as you can, the better it will be. Yeah. Are you going to put it on a base?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Because if you put it on a base, then you don't really have to worry about the.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
And then my group, my local hobby group, they call themselves the Newcastle and Hunter Scale Modelling Society. We've got a competition build later in the year called Twins, anything twin boom, twin engine, and they don't know I'm building this one yet. So I'll just turn this up, and it's later in the year. I think September we have everyone brings in a twin build. So I'll just bring this in. They go, oh, I didn't know you're doing that. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, over and under engines is quite rare, isn't it? I can't think of any.
It's a remarkable design, yeah. Yeah, and I'm a big fan of the designer, if that makes sense. I read a book on him and his designs, and everything he did is so different from each other, and they were world beating, at the time. So, the guy who designed the Canberra as well as the Nat and the Lysander and the Whirlwind, and the Welkin, remarkable bloke.
Yeah, my lightning is on the shelf of doom at the moment due to metallic finish disasters, says Weatherby. Well, get it painted white, stick some Melrose Village decos on it, and stick it in the shelf of doom build.
Just give me 2 seconds. I'll grab my other one if people haven't seen that.
All right. Rob Tonk says, I am at Ironbridge today. I'm going to Cosford in about 20 minutes. Ooh. Lovely. Lovely stuff. I do like RAF Cosford. Very nice.
Okay, so
He's
this
back.
is the little 72nd scale FX one. As I was saying, it's the scheme in the 48 is the same, but it's a beautiful looking plane. And ideally, I'd like to have two of them the same. But my wife said no, do something different, and I shall. But no, it's a good little. This is this is again FX, and it's a great little kit. Had trouble getting the two halves of the fuselage together around the nose, but it's the same deal. It's got the full sort of trunking underneath the cockpit and all that sort of stuff. And it comes out, as I think you'll agree, it's a really nice looking plane.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Is that a tail sitter as well?
It is not. No.
No.
Now I can't remember how I did this one, but yeah. No, it's all
cool.
good.
Lovely. Beautiful thing. Beautiful.
That's me done.
Thank you. Thank you very much. My that's my lightning here. Right behind me.
Oh, very
one
good.
day. Yeah, one day it'll
Is it the same box art or yours a bit different?
Yeah, it's the same one.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, same one. Yeah, Wifey Dave says looks lovely. I agree.
Thank you.
I agree. Cool. Thank you for that, Mr. Marley.
No worries.
John.
No, that way. That way. You're that way today. What are you up to, John?
Me, I'm coming on with my scent, my Australian for the Vietnam War scent. I put the turret up. I'm doing driver's hatches. So I'm just about to glue bits together. But what I did during the week was this little thing.
Little thing.
I'm gonna Zimmer it up, but in a tune way, I think, and so do some damage to the guards on the side there. Just do some damage to them. I just make it slightly different than just a bog standard straight out of the box. The track's very tight, which I've got to sort out. All the road wheels can come off at the moment, so I'll take them off to paint them individually. But that's ready to get done. Okay. And I'm just carrying on with my scent. It's the final little bits before paint. That's what I'm up to.
Cool.
There'll be another one on the cupboard of unpaintedness. Ready for everything, which hopefully we'll do in the next couple of weeks. Because this is not being painted this coming week because the weather's nice, so the boss wants to get out of the garden. Then the following week, when it is raining, we'll do this one. Do this, paint it, then I can get everything sorted. So
yeah, we'll get out there while the weather is hot, as they say.
Yes.
Wife said, "Oh, it looks lovely." He says, "Looks lovely," and then we cut to John. Chris says, "Oh, the lightnings are always parked with air brakes shut." A little tip from Chris. Maybe they're gravity, pushes them down. I don't know. I too have the 172nd Lightning to be done in 19 squadron markings with a blue tail and spine. I used to work with 19 and 92 squadrons in Wildenrath in West Germany. Ooh. 19 squadron. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Right. Should we show you what I got going on? I've got so I finished all the builds that I was on. I finished the ATST, that's done. And then I finished the Missouri, that's done. Here it is.
Oh wow.
That's completed.
Completed.
Completed. Focus. There we go. Yeah, it's done. Weathered up. It's I drilled out the barrels and stuck it on its base. Yeah. Weathered it a little bit. And yeah, quite fun. Quite silly. But, yeah. I didn't have any.
The
Right.
wash you put on the hull there, it looks fantastic.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it does. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. It's just the Tamiya sepia panel liner. Put it on there and then just brushed it down. Pushed it down. It didn't come with an aftermarket share, unfortunately, and I didn't fancy building my own, so there's no share there.
Well, if you could turn back time, you could do it another time.
Absolutely, I completely agree with that joke. I like that one. Yeah, so there we go. This is the Meng one, Meng Tune.
Awesome.
There, that's got done and is on the shelf. My first ever ship. So there we go. So what's
Right.
next? I hear you scream. Well, if you were watching on Friday, you would have seen
Oh,
this. So RAF Welford, the little museum there, they are doing a D-Day diorama showing all the C-47s that were there and the horses and the Waco gliders that took off. And they're doing a little diorama and they want some people to build it. And because RAF Welford's not too far from me, I said, go on then, chuck us a kit and I'll build it for you. So there's 4 or 5 different people building these. They're not quite sure about the numbers yet, which numbers they're supposed to have. But they're doing the research to find out. So all I need to do is build it up first and wait until I get instructions onto what numbers they need to have. So all it is 2 sprues. And that's it. It's quite a simple one. They want it to be... what do they want it to be? They want it to have the hatches open. So the hatch there. And then there's a cargo door at the front. So I might cut those open, depending exactly what they want. But there, the back door will be open. Back door's here. Wheels will be down. There's pilots in here, apparently. I can't see them. There they are. 2 pilots. Good. So yeah, the instructions are very simple. There's only a few panels, sort of 5, and then in the kit you get 94th and 271 Squadron, RAF Normandy, and then the American ones. So yeah, cool. Hopefully we'll have the right numbers and stuff. I think one of the other guys, Gary, is making up some masks for it to put on the side. Once we know.
Gary?
Yeah.
No, I don't know Gary.
You do. You do. He's talking to his dad at the moment.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yes, that Gary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that Gary.
The good Gary.
Yeah, not the evil one.
There's a good Gary. Where did he come from?
What's weird? I don't know if this is normal, but they have a decal for the stripes.
Invasion stripes.
Yeah, I mean they're absolutely perfect as well. So I might have to shoddy those ones up. And these are from 1944, so they would have been pretty banged up.
So the decals aren't fresh then. They probably break up.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, I'll weather those down a bit. I don't know what level of weathering. Some weathering I think they wanted. But yes. There we go. That's what I'm doing.
Awesome.
Okay. Wilden Wrath. Oh, the memories. The 360 Squadron attachment, says Waffy Dave. Small world, isn't it? Small world. Martin says, I love the tune, Missouri, Malcolm, accent, and fun. Yeah, indeed. It didn't go together as perfectly as I would have hoped. So I had to do some filling on the weapons. But it's okay. It's okay. Dominic says, very nicely done the planes and 2 Tank 2 and the ship well done. Thank you, Dominic. Marty says, just spotted your sprue bottle holders, Malcolm. What a cool idea. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're good. So if you got any extra sprue left, just wrap it around the bottle that you keep knocking over and it'll save you. That's all I did. Just glued it around it. Simple as that. And if it's cheap, it's quite fun. to do, and once your thingy finishes, you just pull it out and stick a new one in. But yeah, and obviously you can glue them next to each other and everything else you wanted to. But yeah, I'm knocking those things over all the time because the decal solutions, for some reason, come in tall, thin bottles.
Yeah.
AD says D-Day strips too crisp for me. Yes, I agree, AD. I'll weather them up, certainly. And Dave Scott's like the weed tank, John, and the tune ship. Cool.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. Chris says, do you have a sprue holder for a coffee cup?
Yeah.
That's trying to upset me.
And
It was tea, not coffee. Get it right.
yes.
That would be a good idea, but then I just think I'd knock that over as well, so even worse. Right, where are we? Right, should we do Lockstat, John?
Yeah, why not? It's going to be very quick and easy and simple. Then you can get ready for your
Okay.
Epic.
whatever you're doing.
All right. For Lockstat, John, I'll do this for you.
There you go.
Nah,
That's it.
nah,
Didn't
no,
work? Oh,
no.
no, sorry. The pretender to the crown. Yeah.
It doesn't work. No. Oh, I see. Yes. Okay. So Lockstat this week, just for where we're going to be in shows, etc. If we can get this done, it will click in. Lockstat. Yay!
Lockstat.
That's simple. If you can read, you're fine. I'm not going to read it out. I keep doing that, and it's really annoying. Anyway, so this weekend, few of them up at Scottish Nationals, still on today. Go and visit. Nice little show, nice big show.
Yeah, they got some pictures of their stand already, I think, up on there somewhere.
And the Divorce Centre. No, it's in Perth. It's in Scotland. And then Steph and Lisa over in Norwich with the Norwich lads at Dicini, which is a tabletop games and cosplay. I don't know what they dressed up as. I don't know if there's any pictures up yet.
Ooh. Well, we'll look later.
Yes. And then one up and coming is Operation Ashbourne up in Derbyshire. It's one of these outdoor events where vehicles, stalls, reenactors, etc., etc.
I'm in the wrong country.
Hopefully they're going to have a BBMF fly past, but again, as per normal, weather depending and all sorts, and that will be confirmed on the day, I expect. But it's an all-day event up in Derbyshire, and that, as they say, is it.
Is it? Yeah. Also, next weekend is the Thruxton race for the Models for Heroes car, which is quite exciting. That's next weekend. Yeah, MC Racing and their advertisement of Models for Heroes on the side. And Thruxton's the nearest one to me, so I'm very excited to go and watch that. There's 22 of us going. Great.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Volunteers, beneficiaries, friends of Models for Heroes. There.
Are you planning to get a photo with everybody around the car?
I'll do my best. I do my best. I don't really have any control over everybody coming at one time because people are coming from all over the place, and it's a full day. So
yeah,
I didn't want to sort of stipulate that everyone gets there for a certain time. I think some people are going to miss the qualifying and only come for the race. The qualifying is until 12:30, I think, and the race is until 6. So obviously there's racing all the way, but all day. Everyone's free to go to the paddock and walk around the pits and chat to the teams and everything else. So hopefully people will be there. I'm going to take the Models for Heroes flags as well. So hopefully people will be able to find where we are. Yeah, there is a flag. Oh, remember at the Telford We had the iron gate debacle. Do you remember? Scale Model World had a big flag.
No.
No.
I expect if I find a photo, it's there. Well, I can't remember.
What was it? What? It was not ironed?
Correct.
Okay.
It looked like we'd slept on it.
Right.
It was Lisa's fault.
Because it was indoors. It didn't look particularly good. It wasn't flapping. And so I asked Keith to iron it on Saturday night. Because I didn't have an iron in my hotel room, and he did. So he said, "Oh, you'd iron it," and he came back the next day, and it looked worse. So that's fun. What else have we got here? Oh yeah, Chris said he's asking about the sprue holder for a coffee cup for a friend. That's kind of. In reality, says Gary, the invasion stripes were put on with mops and brooms.
Yep.
Apparently so. Yeah. In reality, no, they weren't put on in massive decals. buckets of water and Microsoft.
And cups of tea.
Cups of tea or buckets of tea.
Buckets, yeah. Urns of tea.
Stop it.
But the Matthew was 4 on that day, wasn't it? Coming along with pouring tea urns.
Can't hear you. Sorry. Facebook user says, "Good morning from the Scott Nats." Not who's sure that is, but whoever you are, good morning.
Let's have a look.
I hope it's a good show for you.
Lisa or Carl.
Possibly.
Oh,
Edward says, "I can just see Steph as an Ewok." I think is he going to go as
Carl Smith. Good morning from Scott Nats.
Hello, Carl.
That was a good
I
guess,
think he was going to go as the main character from Assassin's Creed, I believe. You know, the guy with the hood and white top. I was thinking Yoda, as he has the cane.
Didn't know they had Ewoks in Assassin's Creed.
You weren't paying attention. You need to watch it again.
Wayne says, "I'm just down the road from Thruxton." Oh, cool. Ooh, I'll see you there. Have you got yourself your tickets, Wayne? I can't remember seeing your name on the list, but if you want tickets, let me know. Okay. Peter Smith says, "Good morning to one and all." Hello, Peter.
Hello,
Peter. Peter, the matchstick maker. Dave says, "What's the chat about cups of tea I'm hearing?" No idea.
Malcolm, tell us about the cup of tea.
So I spilt tea all over my decals. Okay, that's what happened.
What set of decals were they?
They were decals for a 1/32 Mustang that I was building for a competition. So tea is a very good lifter of decals, I found. So, if you ever want an entire decal sheet to lift at once, pour a cup of tea over it. Job done. Aidy says, "No, Mr. Morris, the ground crews had big decal sheets." Yes, of course.
Oh, that's what you need. You need some figures, about 4 of them, carrying it like a big flag.
That'd be awesome.
A roundel or something. 2 blokes with a big one. And then a pot of tea.
That would be a fantastic diorama.
Very niche.
Especially if it's a Mustang.
Native standards. Oh, come on, everyone's going on. Again, the great spill of 23.
It does get funny with age.
Yeah, does it? Glad you find it very funny. So, let's do the thing.
Sorry,
do.
Malcolm. Sorry. Would the plane be at RAF Earl Grey?
RAF Earl Grey.
Oh, too good.
Right, sit rep. There we go.
Ah.
There we go. Sit right. So this is looking at. Here we go. James has put the post up a couple of days ago. We should be going up every single week, and we'll be looking at your work. So if you're in the model's mess, pop it up there. We want to know which scale it is, what it is, who makes it, what have you done, and what are you going to do. Just want a little description about it so we don't look like Muppets.
Too late.
Quick comment. Dominic says, does not give Malcolm. I have a jar of glue and decals settings dropping all over my decals. There you go. Yeah, happens to the best of us. Edward says, when you come to the top side, Mr. Marley, you should visit Cosford. There's a 1-to-1 airfix Spitfire.
Well, okay, we booked our accommodation for Telford day before yesterday, so it's definitely happening.
Cool. Will you have time to visit Cosford?
Well, yeah, because that's not far from. We're staying in that area there for 4 days, so
yes,
it's where we're staying is half an hour away from Telford, but it's just going to be a good base for everything. Let me just look at the name of the place. It doesn't come to mind. It is Himley. Yeah, Himley.
Okay.
Which is
sounds good.
Oh no, not Himley.
Why?
No, it's all right. It's fine.
Oh no, I had a look at the photos. The bar there where we're staying has beer on tap, including Old Speckled Hen or something or other. So that'll do. I think I'll be fine, John.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Edward wants to know. Yeah.
Definitely happening.
Good. All right. Let's do this. Clive is thirst up. He says, Thunderbolt's 135th Scammel Pioneer. It's starting to get big. Ooh. Yeah, they're big beasts, aren't they?
Oh, look, a detailed engine you won't be able to see.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he's opening it up or whatever. He doesn't say. But, yeah, nice, aren't they? Oh, nice. Cool. Well, I look forward to seeing that. Diorama-ramas, if you're on the online model making project, is on today at 3, I believe.
Okay.
So you might be able to see it live. Graham Tolson says, calling this one done. This is his Revel 144 scale Chinook scratch-built Gemini assault craft and seascape. I've called it a rapid extraction.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
Absolutely. So this was built from memory. We actually saw when he was in training, and what I like about it is he just built it from what he remembered it looked like, you know. So yeah, with the wake and everything else, pretty cool. And the 144 scale as well, no mean feat. Well done, Graham. Oh, he's got a little video. Let's see if that's going to work.
Oh wow.
Let's try it.
Oh look, the blades are spinning.
Good, isn't it?
Love the water.
Yep. Absolutely. Bloody good. Well done, you. Mate. Well done, you. Love it. AD said, very cool. Absolutely. AD says, I reckon the ground crew had decals put on planes before D-Day, but they spilt tea on them as well, so they had to paint them with on mop. Graham says, this one's finished too. Is Revel 144th Hawker Hunter landing on a scratch-built runway.
Wow.
That's cool too, that. Okay. He was building that between building his Chinook, obviously. He is good. 144 King. He really is. Well done, Graham. Well done, Graham. AD says, working on another 135th US infantry diorama, calling this one The Calling in of the drop shorts. A little bit sideways, but I assume that's just photography. There we go. Oh, yeah. I on stream with it, and he was building these sandbags. Very cool. Very good indeed. I like the base too. Nice big, thick, raised base. It's good. Edward's up as well now. He says work in progress on the 124 Spitfire. This is the Mark 9C Merlin engine and bearer. I've at last got some base color on the cockpit parts and fuselage internals. Research has told me, as I'm doing the French scheme. Oh, cool, good. Exported Spitfires weren't left bare metal, so it's cockpit green throughout. Lovely. Lovely stuff. I'm glad you're getting into it and enjoying it. Yeah, look, there you go. There's lots of bits.
Yeah.
Lots of bits. How's your water feature in your workshop doing? How's it working out? I assume that you like it because you still got it. There's an object lesson to be learnt there. Yeah, that's the little compass. Nice. If only I thought I learned it. Oh yeah, that's from the back. And while I had the super glue out, making a start on filling injection holes. Oh, yeah. On the lower wing, where if the gun panels are open, they'd be seen. I filled them with VMX Flexi 5K. 2 applications so far, as it doesn't shrink back. Yeah, they are quite deep injection holes, aren't they? Wow. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, let me know about your spray booth. I'd be interested to know how that goes. Wayne, this Rubicon 156 Centurion Mark V, used as a new Rust product for me from Dirty Down. I'm happy with the results. Heads. I wish I could flip these, but I'm not able to. Very nice. Very dirty. Oh, another one from the top. That's lovely. That's lovely. Taking a photograph outside as well is always good. Always get good light out there. There you go. Yeah, nice. Nicely done. Very nice. Like that. From the front. Very good, Wayne. Very cool.
Very.
Yeah. Really nice. And there's the rust that he bought called Dirty Down. Yeah. Hi, Matt. Semi-permanent. Hi, Matt. How you doing? Very cool. Thank you, Wayne. This is my Toon Egg playing group build for the Friends Models for Heroes Club. This is the main USS Missouri. Drilled out the barrels and painted and weathered mostly how I wanted it. Yes. And just took some photographs with a bit of white paper behind it to show you and document it. So you see the these were quite tricky to put together neatly. I had to fill them and everything else, and obviously they're so small, trying to sand the damn thing. But yeah,
That's great.
Yeah, all right, considering how small it is.
Yeah.
There we go. That's me.
And ticks off the mention of Missouri for this week's show as well. So
well it does. Yeah, absolutely. It's going through the chat quickly. Wayne said, "I love that rapid extraction." I agree. Love it too. And this is really like the way Graham's done the water. Yes, with the cotton wool as the spray. Nice. Davis guys loves the details. Bye for now, says Chris. Cheerio. Have a good day. Edward says water evaporates. Who knew? Well, don't worry. I'm sure those injection holes will be hidden enough. You'll be okay. And David says the Centurion is amazing work. Yeah, I agree. I'm sure Wayne would like to hear that. And there's my other build that I finished recently. This is Bandai's ATST for the M4H Shelf of Doom build, which is done. I built the crates and boxes of kits, all posed on a Philadelphia lid, and it's been painted black. There you see a little box on there that's open with the kits in it. That was quite fun to do. Models for Heroes stickers on the side. Stickers. And yeah, a lot of people said to me, it's supposed to be white, it's supposed to be painted white. So, well, it was white and it's weathered off. See? Behind the Models for Heroes bit. There we go. That's me. David says, cool, Malcolm. Thank you very much. It's good fun. Good fun to do. Mr. Paul Roberts is up next. Mini Arts E400 Tempo. Wow, that's cute.
Yeah.
1/35th scale. Almost complete now. The items for the vignette and diorama have arrived. A small delay while I build my new workspace up. I'm moving into the house. Hey, he's moving in. That's good. Good news. That's cool. Something different.
I've been thinking
Mini
about building
art.
one of those myself.
Yeah. Have you got one?
No, I just, it's on my short list of mini art kits to get. I've been watching somebody build it online as Jeff Donahue.
Okay. It's a weird thing. Weird. Very cool. Is that the exhaust pipe at the bottom there? I guess it is.
Yeah, it's like a little, it's like a Vespa sort of engine driving the front wheel. Tiny little thing. There might be a picture later. We'll see.
Yeah. Nope, that's it. It's fun. Thank you, Paul. Hope you're well. Mikey. Peace. Mikey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Life story.
Here we go. Mikey, with his trains, he says, this week I've been making the Evening Star locomotive for my diorama. I decided to spray it Humboldt Forest green, as I don't have British Railways green, which is darker and less yellow. I also decided to paint the ribs of the boiler red. However, I forgot that I'm red-green colorblind and couldn't figure out why the red wasn't showing up on the green. So I kept adding more, and it was only when I took a photo of it that I realized the boiler now looked like a kid with a shaky hand had taken a red felt tip to the ribs. So I painted the green back all over. But the last one, I think, looks nice as it divides the green from black. I'll look at that in a sec. I've also put the decals onto the petrol tanker. However, they were horribly thin and ripped a lot, so they look a bit gash. So I'm hoping that once I get to doing all the weathering on the trains, it will disguise it a little. Yeah. Besides that, and varnishing diorama is now pretty much done. Wow. Awesome. There's the drivetrain. Oh, yes. There's like an olive green almost. Maybe. A military cockpit green. Yeah. Maybe red-green colorblind is not going to help. Oh, yeah, lovely. Oh, yeah, lovely.
Yeah, very nice.
I see. Yeah. Yeah, if you can't see those two colors, then you're going to have a problem. Wow. Yeah.
It looks great, though, doesn't it?
It does. The colors do look good. That's awesome. I love the glossing of it as well. Oh, there you go. Actually got it on the diorama now as well. I did see a post he put up, a poll asking for the set out of the train and what was the best layout for him. He had the different trains at different parts and asking what people thought. That's brilliant. Nice. Oh, that's the last picture. It's not like Mikey. It's awesome, mate. Absolutely awesome. He's made a nice job of the cleanup of the red stripes on the loco there in the back.
Mm.
Very
Mm.
nice. I like that. I love that. I love it because it's mostly scratch built. Didn't exist until Mikey came along. It's great. Good job, mate. Love it. Love it. Here we go. Mal, back painting busts. He says 1/10 scale resin bust from Life Miniatures purchased off eBay of a General Bernard Law Montgomery, painted with Vallejo and model color paint with a light wash of MIG black track wash. Oh,
Mm.
wow! Look at that fur. Gosh. Photocop from the front. That's lovely. Oh, that's great.
Instantly
nice.
recognizable as Monty.
Isn't it just? Yeah. That's really nice. Oh, good. I'm glad you're back doing busts. That's fantastic.
I can't do that. It's awesome.
You could. You could. Just practice, mate. That's what it is.
Oh, I intend to practice.
Yep. That's really nice. I love the color of those that fur there. Bang on.
Mm.
Oh, look, you can see the zip as well. Blimey. Yep, that's very Monty shaped. Well done, Mel.
Yeah.
Well done. Wayne's back. He says the Meng's 135th Russian Terminator tank. Oh, I remember you starting this. It's been built for a while. He says it's just finished all the fiddly detail painting. Now that all that's needed is a bit of weathering. Very cool. Oh, I've got a lot of bits and pieces on it, and lots of bits and bobs sticking up. It's a relatively new kit, isn't it? The Terminator. It came out a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you.
The back. Oh, look, red and green, same color scheme as the train. Very good.
Wow.
Yeah, done good work on that material there. That looks
Yeah.
impressive, convincing. Very good. Weathered with Russian mud and Tamiya brown panel liner. Yes, that's the one I used. I used on the Missouri. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Nice spread of weathering there. Really good. David Scott, he's up. There he is. This is 1/16th gun assembly for the Sherman Easy 8. Still a wee bit to do. Still a little bit, yeah. You talking about still a little bit to do for the entire tank or just for this part? Blimey, looks awesome. Just the gun assembly. I've never built anything as big as that. It'll be quite impressive. Nice, David. Nice stuff. Oh, thank you, Wayne, as well. I didn't realise that was the last picture. Well done, Wayne.
Could we catch up with the
here we
comments before we move on, please? Malcolm?
Yes, sir. Edie says that's definitely the right yellow on Malcolm's build. Thank you, Edie. Edward says, no, I mean, I have to dismantle the booth quite often to top the water tank up. Oh, I see. I thought you were talking about the injection things. Okay, cool. See. So you have to dismantle it to top it up. Well, that's annoying. Morning from Norwich. Good morning, Steph. Norwich.
Norwich.
Good time. Hope it's good. David Scott, very cool, very different. Carrots for lunch, is it, Steph, over in Norwich? They have a lot of carrots over there. They grow a lot of carrots. And amazing mail, says David Scott. Yeah, we're just going to have a look at it now. There we go. I've been working on a few kits. The 172nd FX Bristol Beaufort. The
Ooh,
wings
nice.
are on and the engine nacelles are together and painted. I'm currently masking the glazing. Then, when that is all fixed in position, it'll be time for paint. Lovely. Super neat.
Mhm.
Super neat. 172nd as well. Right. Oh, Diddy plane.
Hmm.
He drilled out the front of the inlets. Oh, yeah. Very good.
Oh yeah.
I see him right at the top there. Very nice. Notice, I believe that these two items are numbered wrongly, D31 and 32, as they fit better on the opposite sides, and the lower profile backs this up, showing them canted outboard. Oh gosh, put them there just to keep you on your toes. I suppose. Very cool. There we go. There's the engines. Exhaust collector rings are painted. Very pretty. Nice colour.
Yeah, grey colour. It's very convincing to my eye.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. This is both for. Oh, and some more for the other one. The 124th FX Spitfire Mark 9. I've been finishing off the fuselage and masking, then adding the fixed glazing to the cockpit. After the gun sight was fitted, the tailplane and rudder are still to be fitted. I also finished off building the cannon bay in the port wing, adding a piece of wire for the firing cable. The lower wings are added to the fuselage before the upper wings are added. Okay. I'll be mainly detailing the engine firewalls so that can be fitted. I'm deciding whether or not to fit the undercarriage before the upper wings, which will make it easier for fit, but could cause issues when painting. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm terrible. I definitely try and leave as much off as I can while painting. It just goes knocked off very easily. It caused a few problems with the upper nose seam. It must be something to do with the etched instrument panel, but all it's good. Yes. That's always the way, isn't it? Eh? Right at the top, right at the front, where everyone's going to be looking. Difficult seams are never underneath, are they?
No.
Where's this up? I'm sure you'll make a fantastic job of it. Wow, there we go. Cannon ammo painted in place, along with the cannon, heating pipes, firing cable, radiators. There's still the ammo feed drums to be fitted, but that will be after painting. There we go. You can see the injection pin marks there that Ed was filling. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Yes.
Like the is that a tracer rounds every 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red tip.
And there we go. All covered up. Very cool. Upper wing in place, but not glued. Very nice. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Very cool. And more from Mal. Decided to add another spare seat to my shelf of Doom build. The Volkswagen mobile M4H session van. I thought that something was missing, so I scratch built what I thought was required. I needed to paint the heart logo on them. Oh, I see. What are these on? A couple more heart logos, but what are these on? Good question. Cushions. Well, of course. What Monospheros modeling session wouldn't be right without a cushion? He says, yes, there's no backrest with the second seat, and I had to cut it to fit around the spare wheel well. So I made these cushions out of a Fimo type polymer clay. I chose black and red piping because I thought with a white cushion will get very dirty very quickly, and they look different. I can now build the table which will be fixed to the left walls. The mobile modelling session is taking shape. Just need to add a matte varnish, he says. Oh, I like those cushions. Got me thinking now.
Oh, they're great. Oh,
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Mal. That's really fun. Busy.
Cushions to the merch store.
any scale you like.
Let's have a cushion. Here we go. Pete Lowe.
Oh,
What's in this bin? Built. Oh, fantastic. This is my entry to the Friends of Models for Heroes Toon Group build. It's German Elephant Tank Destroyer. I used a Tiger PVK 4501 hull and scratch built the rest. Yes, he did. Yes, he did indeed. I converted the drive gear and tracks to 135th. I hope you like it. I bloody love it.
yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
I believe it was one of those to start with.
Oh, hang on a sec. Wait a minute. Press the buttons. Yes. Yes, it was.
Wow.
Amazing.
Oh dear.
From the front, yeah, so good.
Mm.
And the back. Yeah, if you haven't seen on the Models Mess, just have a look through the Models Mess for his other pictures of him building it up, adding all the rivets and all the extra panels and scratch building all the turret and everything. Fantastic. Great stuff, mate. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. Love it. Mikey's up. Edward says, terrific skills, Pete. Indeed. Indeed. Mikey says, I forgot to mention. Oh, a Dapol. That's cool. I forgot to mention this week, I've also bought these two kits to be part of a framed display. I'm planning to make showing the evolution of trains from the first modern steam locomotive, Stephenson's rocket, and the first steam locomotive to reach 100 miles per hour, which is the city of Truro. The first diesel locomotive to consistently run at 100 miles an hour is Deltic, and the fastest electric train currently running in the UK, which is the Eurostar, which does 186 miles an hour. I'm going to get the city of Truro next week and find a Eurostar model, and then I can crack on with it. In the meantime, I'm going to build one of the military models and then include photos of the main bodies of the rocket and Deltic kits, so you can see how much difference there is in size between two locomotives built 130 years apart. These Dapple ones, they are old Airfix kits that they've purchased. Yeah. So there we go. That's the Deltic. Oh, there's a rocket at the top there, and the Deltic at the bottom. a bit of a size difference. Brilliant. A nice little idea, I think.
Great idea.
Trains through the ages. Good stuff. Let's see a few more trains coming on. That's nice. Oh, there we go. This is Gary's C47, same as mine. He's building it for the same project as me. This is the Italian C47, 1/72, part of much larger project. Yeah, all coming together. Gary's way ahead of me, so he can plough the field, as it were, and I can have a very easy jaunt down the troughs that he will furrow. There'll be no surprises for me. There's Julian. He built a tank. You can see in the background Pete Lowe's Ferdinand on Discord. It's on the screen. Oh, sorry about that. I have not pressed the right button. Hang on a sec. Oh, what have I done? Hang on. Why has it gone all close up like that? That's weird. See that? Don't know why it's done that. Where were we? My apologies. There we go. A bit of a shocker. Me doing a tank. It's been on the shelf for a while. 1/35th scale Panther A. Matte varnish prior to decals and a bit of weathering on the wheels. The Citadel non-oil. There's another picture there. Oh yeah. That non-oil is so dark, isn't it? Really fun. Well, good to see you doing some armor. That's cool. Very good. Shocker. Thank you, Julian. Who's this? John Marley. Oh, that's nice close up. FX 148 English electric lining F6 quick boost resin seat and Edward photo etch. Just getting started on this one. I should be able to glue both halves of the fuselage together very soon. Oh, that's cool. There's a lot of detail in there. You can see the throttles and everything, and the foot pedals.
Yeah, like the kit doesn't have rudder pedals. They're the photo etch things that are thrown on. But again, you're not going to see them under the dash, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's the it's the process of building it that's the most important thing. It's fun to build.
Oh, maybe if you had the seat ejecting with the pilot in it, obviously, you'd be able to see in.
That's true.
I'll keep that in mind for next one.
That's true. This is a 1-to-1 scale. Royal Artillery Cat badge is ready for the coronation. Okay, different. Oh, that's all he says. This is how I was going to use them. That's what he's doing. James says, so much on the bench today, this weekend. Exciting, but help. Yes, he's also building the C-47 Skytrain. Sorry, no sympathy from me at all, I'm afraid. You're biting off way too much that you can chew, sir. You built the house, you've got to live in it. You got June the 8th, I think you need some more by, so better get started. What? Yep. 8th of June. 8th of June. OSL, I think I'm beginning to get it, says Dave. Oh, yeah. Yes. Painting a strong light reflecting off a curved metal surface is proving to be a bit of a challenge. Well, yes. That's a nice colour, though. It's not easy. Did you start with like an airbrush zenith to get you the points, or how did you do that?
Remind me what OSL is?
Object source lighting.
That's okay. You told me that I think 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so there'll be like a lamp or something very close to him, and that's creating the light. And so you build the model using that light rather than sunlight. Yeah. So I say zenith, but you wouldn't spray it from above. You'd spray from the light source, and then you build it in there. Yeah,
sure.
Very cool. There we go. That is SITREP. Gary says Malcolm spilt tea over the keyboard. Yeah, I don't know why it's gone into a little box like that. That's annoying. Sorry about that. Edward says it's done that because Facebook does that. Okay. I was adjusting my profile yesterday, and Facebook banned me from doing anything. My crime, scrolling too fast. Yes, it does that too. Yeah, Facebook is hard work sometimes. But you get what you pay for, don't you?
You do.
You do. You do. There you go. Cool. There we go. That was SITREP. Awesome. Bloody awesome.
Yay.
Some great work there.
Good. Yeah, go and have a look. The next one will go up Thursday, I hope. So yeah, don't miss that. Make sure you look out for that. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Well done, everyone. Good work. John, what have you been up to?
I managed to get the second hatch put on, which is this one.
Ooh.
Doing a bit of photo etch, just one little bit. I don't know if you can see it. Just at the bottom, that you can't really see it. I can't see it, but it's there. I've also
You can't see it. We can't see it.
no, it is there. But on the tow ropes, each side, which is not part of the instructions, you get two crimps to stop the ropes splitting apart or coming apart, so they're just dangling. So I've added 2 bits on that one.
Oh yeah.
And I'm just finishing off on that one.
Excellent. Oh
So,
yes.
A bit more realism. So they'll go on very shortly. There's a few more bits to add on. There's tools, the tow rope to go on, and it's almost ready for paint.
Excited.
Yeah, then
I
I'll
am.
try and grab something else out of my cupboard to carry on with them for the next couple of weeks.
You're going to be doing a lot of painting when you get going, aren't you?
I know.
Yes. A lot of painting.
Yes.
Very cool. Thank you, John.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
What about Mr. Marley? What's he been up to
Well,
since we've been yakking away?
So what I've done is not much. However, I have glued together. There we go. All the bits for the back of the engine. Now, what I like and what I don't like about it is this outer ring section here is a like absolute press fit onto the black bit on the inside there. So I didn't mean for it to be stuck on, as you can see in the instructions there. That one going onto those two. I can't get it off again. So it'll stay there now, but there's no glue required. What's also very cool about that is, when that fits in there, and these other bits are situated where they go, like that together, it goes together so well. It's going to be like everything's fitting really well. Like, this is very different from the Vulcan build. I'm a bit of an Airfix apologist in that, they can have bits warped and twisted, and I'll still build them because, great company. But this one's a really good kit. It's standard, like a lot of people have said. I've read over the years that, it's one of their best ones, and it's their first one where they really lifted their game. And I see where they're coming from. This is like a really, really nice kit, and I hope they release it again soon because I'll buy another. But
Yeah.
no, I was hoping to have the two halves glued together during this sesh. Now, it won't be difficult, but what I've realised is I'm out of 2-part epoxy, the araldite. So I need to go to the shop and buy some more to coat these little sort of lead weights so they don't shake around on the inside and just stick them all in. And once I do that, then, that'll close up. So
Use Blue Tack.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
No?
It's Australia. It all melts. Nothing stays. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I like to have things. If I put them, glue them in place, I want them to stay there. Blue tack
Okay.
does sort of get quite liquid here
Oh yeah.
in summer.
Blimey.
Yeah,
Hell.
it can be. Because it gets up to 40 odd degrees.
Keep it in your
every
freezer.
so often in summer.
Yeah.
Keep it in the freezer. I'll show you my models. Open the freezer. No room for beer. No, it'll be fine. I've got nothing but time, of course. So I'll just go to the shop in my own leisure and put this together when I'm good and ready. But no, loving it. But that's me. Malcolm, what have you been up to?
Nothing. Chatting and clicking buttons. It's pretty much what I do on a very early Sunday morning. Dave said, I don't own any brush. The OSL has been done with brush and guesswork.
Well, it's amazing. I'm so impressed with that.
Yeah, that's good. Well done you. Very good. Well, even if you don't airbrush, you can still do OSL, or you can still do Zenith using a spray can. If you wanted to. Just saying, you could. There we go. Cool.
Done.
Absolutely brilliant.
Done.
Well done, John.
I've actually done something. Yay.
Right. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching and for commenting and for putting up your stuff on Modeller's Mess. There is a session online at 3 o'clock. If you're part of the online project, come and say hello. Yeah, have a good time. Have a good week. And we'll see you very soon.
Bye-bye.
Monday. Are you back tomorrow, John? Are you
Hopefully, yes. We've got visitors, but I should be able to make 12 o'clock.
Cool. Well, see you then. Bye all.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah.